you live on YouTube. Hello George, how are you? Everybody, happy Friday. I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. This is the... Everybody, Wheezy was angry today. Wheezy was angry today, but if you would like to know more, you can please watch. Wheezy is my friend. Please watch his video. He posted a nice video today. Why, hello Miguel, why 95% of traders lose money. So you're going to find this video on Duca's copy page, YouTube page, and if you click videos, it's going to appear. He was so angry today. I love him, you know. I like him, I love him. He's my friend, but he told enough truth, you know, and he gave enough examples. So if you can, everybody, please do watch his video, why 95% of traders lose money in the market. Okay, so this is Forex Trading Course 101, and this is our last day in the Forex Trading Week. Thank you for your emails. I'm going to answer to some of you. And remember the three pillars: the strategy, the system, the risk management, and the psychology part. Also remember 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. And risk disclaimer, the webinars are not investment or trading advice. The webinars are for the educational purposes only. Either way, don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. For questions or homeworks, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, or my LinkedIn contact. That being said, let's answer great emails. You are sending me great emails, everybody. This shows me that you are studying, that you are thinking, that you are at least trying to understand, right? Not this one here. Okay, this is our last day when we are talking about and learn about the market structure, highs and lows. Okay, so question number one for you, and I'm going to answer to some. Question number one, which trade is going to have a higher probability of success? The one that have structure and the short term trend in the same direction, or the one who is going to have structure and the short-term trend in the opposite direction. Okay, this is number one. Which trade is going to have a higher probability of success? The one that have structure and trend and the short-term trend in the same direction, or the one who is going to have structure and trend in the opposite direction? So you are going to have structure like this, right? And you are going to have the short-term trend, something like this, okay? And we are here, so this is one. This is an easy question, right? It's Friday, so... And the second one is going to be exactly the same clone, right? But you are going to trade in here, so short-term trend. Okay. Great emails, everybody. This shows me that you are thinking, that you are learning. Miguel says same direction. George said the first. Yes, sir. Okay. It's Friday, nothing difficult. Okay. Now, listen to me very carefully. What if what if the second example is a part I'm going to show you of an up structure on the confirmation time frame. What if the second example is a structural part, right, of the bigger time frame? Okay, so it's not easy anymore, huh? Not easy anymore. It's Friday. So which trade is going to have a higher probability of success? The one that have structure and short-term trend in the same direction. So you would be shorting the market in here, right? Or the one who is going to have structure and the trend in the opposite direction. So this could be 1 hour chart. Hello Max. Frederick, don't do it then. So this could be the 1 hour chart, the daily chart, right? You are going to have structure. This could be 15-minute chart, whatever. Each and every time frame has its own structure and its own short-term trends. And of course the answer is yes, the number one. If you're going to short here, you're going to have higher chance of success than if you are going to long in here. Easy, right? No problem. But sometimes you are going to lose in here. Why you are going to lose? Because this picture, everybody, you cannot be sure just from one time frame. And this was one of the emails you were asking me. Don't trade just from one time frame. Okay, because what seems to be the logical and easy answer, in reality it's not. You are entering, oh, but I have a down structure and a downtrend. You are entering in the risky area. Why is that? Because the higher time frame that controls the smaller time frame it's an up structure, right? And between the daily and the 1 hour and 2 hour or 4 hour, who is the boss? Who is stronger? Everybody? Who is stronger? The daily, right? The daily, the weekly. Max says short it. You can short, no problem, but structure on the bigger time frame is going to dictate price movement, price direction on the smaller time frame. Cause it another picture in the confirmation time frame. Yes sir, don't enter against the main trend. I mean, you can, right? You can, but as a beginner trader, we don't suggest this. Go with the trend. Either way, you should confirm. You should confirm. Some of you are asking me this question, oh, should I enter here? It's okay to enter here, right? The answer is go. But okay, let's make a poll. You have three decisions to make. Which one is best? To trade this one, to trade the number one. Okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. It's example number one. Which one are you going to trade? This, or are you going to trade this? This is example number two. It's still the 1 hour time frame, but it's example number two. Okay, or are you going to trade the daily time frame? So it's the daily time frame, and it's the example number three. Which one has the greater chance of success, everybody? Okay, which one is the example number one has going to have the greater chance? Is the example number two, you are going long in a down structure, or the three, the daily? You are going to buy because the daily, right, and the retracement, and it's starting the extension. Which one? Which one, everybody? Don't enter against the main trend. Yes, sir. We need to get the daily, to get the higher probability. Yes, Victor, daily. Correct. Yes, sir. Okay. Correct the daily. Why? Because the higher time frame controls market direction and price movement, right? Now, what about if you don't have a confirmed end of the retracement? What about now? Okay, you are on the daily and the daily was moving down. You don't have a confirmed short-term uptrend. The short-term trend from the daily is still down. You are not sure if this is the end of the retracement, and we learned how to define end of the retracement, but you are here 50-75%. What now? This is all what you should learn from this month, everybody, how to think. Okay, those are the concepts. What about now? You have a confirmed structure with a confirmed downtrend on the 1 hour chart. Which one is going to have the higher, the better probability of success? The example number 1 or the example number 3? Which one? We don't have the confirmation yet that the daily ended the retracement. It's $1 million question, everybody. Because if you don't get this, you are going to form bad trading habits. You are going to enter high risk trades, at least technically speaking. Okay, so you don't have the confirmed extension yet on the daily. Okay, could be 50%, 75%. I think it's better to trade when the daily bottom trend line is hit. Yes, yes. But Frederick, you have an opportunity on the 1 hour chart and on the to go short, and on the 1 hour chart to go long. Which one are you going to take based on what you see on your confirmation time frame? It's not that easy anymore, huh, everybody? It was easy in the beginning, easy to choose between those two, right? But then you go check the daily, the choice, it's not easy anymore. Miguel says stay out. Well, it's okay, you can stay out, but we are talking about mathematical, right, statistical probability. Which one is going to have a greater degree of success? What do you think? If you remember the rules, you should be able to answer. Is the 1 hour chart or is the daily chart? We need 4 or 5 highs and lows to confirmation at the top trend and hit. Yes, sir, but you don't have, yes, sir. But it's Monday, Tuesday, you see this and you want to trade, right? You want to make some money or pips. Which one are you going to trade? Stay out, okay, it's one example. But if you are going to sum 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which between those two is going to have a higher degree, higher probability of success? Come on, don't be shy, let's make a poll. There is no right or wrong. Miguel, Victor, Max, George, what do you think? Should I trade the 1 hour chart and I have all the confirmations, or should I trade the daily chart because the daily is going to move the 1 hour? Which one? And this was one of your emails, everybody. It happens all the time on all time frames. Okay, it's Friday, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of help, everybody. What is better, to choose a confirmed trade on smaller time frame, or to choose a non-confirmed trend on the higher time frame. What is better? I'm not talking what is best, you know, there is no right or wrong, but statistically speaking, when we're talking about the probability of success, what is better, to choose a confirmed rate on smaller time frame or to choose a non-confirmed trend? I'm missing a non-confirmed trend on the higher time frame. Which one? Oh, Passion, it's Friday. Yes, it is, it's Friday. Sorry, need to pick up a parcel. Okay, no problem. 1 hour and wait for count. Yes, Max, congratulations. Easy. Trade what you see, everybody. It's all going proverb. Trade what you see. Max, you are absolutely correct, my friend. Trade what you see. Oh, Passion, but you said that the daily is going to dict. Yes, but the daily didn't confirm anything, and until the daily is not going to confirm anything, you are just speculating. Everybody, if I am your boss, you know, okay, I'm your boss, you are trading in my hedge fund, and you enter this trade on the 1 hour time frame and you lose, I'm okay with this. I'm going to give you a pat on the back, say, no problem, Max, we lost one, no problem, there is always another trade. If I see you doing this and you lose, this is not okay, because I'm going to ask you, John or Jane, why did you enter here? Well, because I listened to FXPassion and he said the higher time frame. Yes, but do you have the confirmed trend? No, sir. Well, don't do this anymore. This is not okay. If you lose in here, it's okay. Nobody has the crystal ball, and markets sometimes just don't go in our way. Those kind of losers are not okay, everybody. Well, I will trade the short time frame but look into the daily chart. Yes, but it's a simple question, everybody. What is better? To trade a confirmed trend or a non-confirmed trend? Because things are going to get difficult in the coming months. We're going to learn pivot points, Fibonacci's and other stuff. And if you are going to have everything on the daily non-confirmed, but everything confirmed on the 1 hour chart, you should trade what is confirmed. Trade what you see, right? Depends on the profit target and stop loss. George, no. We're going to address this also. For large profit and loss, daily is better. We can wait. George, listen to me, please. Of course, if you allow me to be your mentor, listen to me, George. For large profit and loss, daily is better. No, sir. No, sir. Not necessarily. But we can wait. The answer is absolutely yes. Okay? Why is not necessarily the daily chart? Because higher time frames start to form from smaller time frames, everybody. If you want a little bit of technical philosophy, it's Friday. Learn this. Bigger trends form from smaller trends. George, bigger trends form from smaller trends. This is why if you are going to equal the time frame with how many large profits you want, there is no correlation. Okay? And don't think, everybody, just because you are going to trade on bigger time frame that you are going to have less losers. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And of course, George and everybody, you can reject what we are telling you, you can accept, no problem whatsoever. Miguel says, many times you have no breakout in the daily yet, but in the 1 hour you have already 2 highs and 2 lows. Yes, Miguel. Yes, Miguel, absolutely true. Yes, Miguel. Okay, everybody, so this was one. Now let's talk about the other difficulty that you are sending me emails, so congratulations to you. I can see that you are studying, you are thinking, you know, you are comparing. Okay, so another one, you have a confirmed structure on the 1 hour chart and you have a confirmed short-term trend on the 1 hour chart. Okay, you have a confirmed, okay, and this is one, and let's say the daily, right? So the daily is going to be something like this. This is the daily, this is the 1 hour, and we are going to clone, right? Clone, and we're going to talk about trading right now. Okay, let's click, not this one, let's move this like blue, clone. Okay, not this one, try to move it. Okay. Well, I cannot do this, but so this is the daily, this is the 1 hour chart, right? This is another question, everybody, that you were asking. So I'm going to color code it just in blue. Okay, so this is the blue one. George, this is especially for you, my friend. Okay, now let's say that you find the down structure with the downtrend, right? And we are going to short the market after the counter trendline break, which is here, right? This is going to be our entry. Let's color code our entry in green, something like this. Okay, and clone, 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 clone. Okay, like in this. Where should your stop loss go, everybody? Or the question was, statistically speaking, or FXPassion, which stop loss has the higher probability of not being hit? Or, oh, FXPassion, where should I put my stop loss? Where the probability is less. So where you have less probability of being stopped out. Okay, so you have the 1 hour chart. It happens on all time frames, everybody. Let's say that this is the 15-minute chart. Okay, this is the 15-minute chart, and this is the 4 hour chart, right? 4 hour chart is your confirmation time frame. It's happened on all time frames. Also, the example before, it happens on all time frames. The concepts are the same. This was black, is the counter trend line. Okay? Now, there is no right or wrong where you have less probability of being stopped out, or the majority of you are talking about probability, statistics, you know. Okay? Victor says over the red trend line. Over the red trend line. Okay, I'm going to let's say like this. Okay, so let's make it like this. Stop loss number 1 would be in here. Stop loss number 1. Okay, this is going to be stop loss number 1. It's above the trend line high. Stop loss number 2 is going to be above the structure high. Okay, so we are going to have trend line high. This is going to be number 1. Trend line high. Stop loss number 1. Structure high is going to be our stop loss number 2. Okay, stop loss number 2. Or maybe we are going to check the 4 hour time frame. not this one, I should clone this one. Or maybe the structure high on the 4-hour chart. Okay, where is it? Text. So we have 3 different stop loss. We have more, right? Other indicators, but we are talking about trends and structure. Which stop loss, everybody, is going to have less probability of being stopped out? Trend high, number 1, structure high on the 15-minute chart is example number 2, or structure high on the 4-hour chart. What do you think? And 15-minute in 4-hour could be 1 hour and daily, could be 2 hours and daily, could be daily and weekly. It's all the same. Over the retrend, second last high, not the last one. Plus 100 pips above the last lower high 15 minutes time frame, where you have written 4 hour. George is number 3, Max is number 3. Yes sir, everybody, this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Where do traders lose money is in between, right? If you are trading on the 15-minute chart and the 4-hour chart, you have structure highs and lows should be your stop loss levels. Rafal, you are close, but it's not number 2, number 3. Your number 2 is here. Clone. Your number 2 is here, and your number 1, everybody, is here, right? Why number 3? Because inside the market structure, right? I'm going to use an uptrend as an example. Inside market structure, it can happen anything and everything. In here, the market can go down short term, up short term, down short term, until it breaks the structure. It can do anything it wants short term. It can go up, make another higher high, structure goes back down, you know. So answer to you who send the email and asking, oh Passion, where is the best statistically speaking, and I don't know what. Structure is the answer. Structure from the confirmation time frame. Previous high structure best. Yes Max, yes Victor, I agree with you. Okay, Rafal, if you don't understand or if you don't agree, please type in the chat. Okay, you don't need to agree with me on everything. You can say, oh, I don't agree, I think differently, you know, no problem. Okay, there is no right or wrong. But Rafal has a point, everybody. Rafal has a point. What if you don't have enough money to sustain number 3? Rafal has a point. Okay, number 2, right? He says number 2, okay. And the point here, his point is, what if you don't have the money? Right here you are going to risk, number 2, you are going to risk 1%, 0.5%, 2%, whatever, right? 5%, I don't know. Number 3, you need to risk 10%, 15%, it's just an example. What then, everybody? Okay, so the next $1 trillion question is, if we, okay, I'm together with you, if we don't have enough money to risk number to put our stop loss on number 3 and risking whatever, right? Risking 1, 2, 5%, whatever. What should should we do? Should we enter the trade? Yes. Should we enter the trade and put our stop loss on number 1 or number 2? This is another $1 trillion question. When you learn how to trade, right? If we don't have enough money, where is the arrow? Here. If we don't have enough money to put our stop loss up in here, again, 15 minutes and 4 hours is just an example. You could be trading on the 2-hour chart, and the daily is going to be your structure, is going to be your confirmation time frame. And if we don't have enough money to put our stop loss up in here and risking 1-2.5% whatever, what should we do? Should we enter still this trade? Should we enter the trade and put our stop loss on number 1 or 2? Even though we learned that inside market structure the market can do anything and we are in the way of the market wave? Passion, you said that this, oh man. For you who are on YouTube, I'm streaming on other platform also. And they are saying, oh Passion, you said it's Friday. Yes. Difficult stuff for Friday. Wheezy was angry, you know, Wheezy was angry, and Wheezy posted, why do 95% of traders lose money? He was angry, and right now it's Friday, right? Not easy anymore. What, okay, preview 3, what if there are already 3 extensions in the 4 hour? What if there are already 3 extensions? George, I don't understand your question. Extension like extension, retracement extension? Rafal said, I agree, I can also be there. Max, if you don't have money to lose, go to the park and read the book. We should not take position until you can afford the risk. Max and Victor, you are absolutely right. But guess what we do? What we do, everybody? We know this, right? What we do? I have $100 or euros or $200 or euros in my account, right? And I know that there is market noise on the 15-minute chart and the 5-minute chart, and I'm going to trade on the 1-hour chart, and I don't have enough money. I mean, I can risk 50% of my account. Guess what I'm going to do as a beginner trader? Guess what? It happens all the time. Happen all the time. Okay, I don't know you, but I'm going to be sincere here online. I'm going to enter in here. Max, I don't have. I have 100 pesos or $100. I don't have. And even though I'm learning this, I'm going to enter in here. Okay? Don't tell me no, I've been there, you can stay quiet, no problem. But I'm going to be sincere, I'm going to be in here. Yes. And guess what, Victor? I'm going to win. I'm going to enter, I'm going to put my stop loss in the worst possible area, which is number 1, because I'm a good trader and I'm going to risk only 1%, knowing that number 3 is the obvious choice, and I'm going to win my 5%, 2%, 1%. And guess what? Another $1,000,000,000 problem or question. When you are breaking the rules and you are entering low probability trades and you win, what do you start to form, everybody? What do you start to form? I'm going to do this as a beginner trader, okay? Don't tell me no. Passion, you are stupid. Yes, I am, but I want my Porsche, I want my Ferrari, I want to travel around the world. I don't have enough capital, so I'm going to trade the short-term time frames. And I'm going to win time to time. Guess what is the problem in here, everybody, when this happens? Because the psychology problem, yes, with little money maybe we can take higher risk. So too. Yes, George, congratulations to you. You are forming, everybody, bad trading habits. It's like martial arts. If you learn how to punch or kick in the wrong way, not even God is going to help you. It can't. You form a bad habit. You form a bad habit. It's going to be extremely difficult, extremely, not impossible, okay? Nothing is impossible, but extremely difficult to get out of this way of thinking and this way of doing and executing things. Well, I will tell you, you should see the seminar of Mr. Passion. Everybody, this is one of the things, we know what to do, okay, we learned what to do, and we simply don't do what we are supposed to do. Try to trade, I start with little money and I still trade high risk. Demo is nothing, not fear or losing money. But demo makes you right, okay? But demo is good enough to show if you are consistent. If you can prove yourself that you have 3 months of consistent profits on the demo, no losing months in between, this is a great indicator if you have an edge in the market, right? It tells a lot about consistency, but you're right, you don't have that much emotions. Okay? So everybody, in conclusion, to answer to the emails that you sent to me, right? Which trade is going to have a higher probability of success? The one that have structure and short-term trend in the same direction, or the one who is going to have structure and trend in the opposite direction, right? Or the confirmed. This is the second part. You need to know, you need to address where the best stop loss is going to be. If you don't, of course, what is the answer to the question? If we don't have enough money to put our stop loss number 3, what should we do? You shouldn't enter the trade, everybody. You shouldn't enter the trade. This is the answer. Every professional trader, every professional mentor is going to give you. Oh, but I won't make money on the $100, $200. You are not making money here. You are speculating and you got lucky, my friend. Passion, you are rude. Yes, I am, but this is the truth. Okay? You are not, I'm a professional trader, right? And I have my blog and my Instagram and my Facebook channel, and I'm posting. You are a speculator. And you got lucky once, maybe twice. Okay? Professional trading, everybody, it's not that easy. Maybe not so complicated when you understand all the things, but it's not that easy. You need to be mature in your head, in your heart, You need to manage your emotions, and even though if you have small accounts, you should perform as a pro, not as a beginner trader anymore, right? Until you are learning and trying to understand, it's okay, but then you learn about this, right? You demo traded 500 trades, you know that this is true, statistically speaking, right? So you shouldn't do this anymore. No, it is not great indicator. There are okay, not psychology. Ouch, I was lose Ferrari, now I will get Porsche 911 Turbo. Okay, then we go for a ride, right? Will you let me to drive your Porsche? Please see my question above about the 4-hour chart. George, I saw your question, but I don't understand. You were talking about what if the extension is 4 times. George, can you rephrase the question, be more specific about what you are talking? Frederick, I can really hear that you learned the hard way. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Withdraw your money and start on demo. Yes. Don't, everybody, you know that you are sick and tired of me telling you the same things. Rewatch these week webinars, the trading week. Rewatch these webinars of the Forex trading week. I said a lot of time to you, if you are not, we are not talking about right or wrong, but if you are not able to answer the technical questions, where to enter and why, where to get out and why, where to put a stop loss and why, where is the less technical risk and why, where is the increased technical risk and why, forget about trading. It's not Friday. Everybody, there are a lot of teachers out there that are not telling you the truth. No, you are going to be a millionaire in 1 month, believe me, just buy my robot or my expert advisor. Look what it did, you know. Not true, everybody. Okay, you need to learn and understand how the market works first. Only then, and you should demo trade of course, and only then when you can show on the demo 3 months of profitable trading, and you can explain, because maybe you got lucky, and you can explain to me or anybody else how this works, why number 3 is the obvious. Only then you can start small. I rephrase it, see above. Please see my question above about the 4-hour chart. You are asking what? Okay, let me see, George. Little money. If there are 3 red extensions in the 4-hour chart, is no 3 at the top of black or at the second last red? If there are 3 red extensions in the 4-hour chart. Okay, let me see if I'm going to delete some of the things. Everybody delete. Don't delete, you can rewatch the webinar, everybody. It's going to be online, okay? Delete, and this is the 4-hour structure, and George is asking the red. Right, what if there are 1, 2, like this, George? Something like this. 3 extensions. So George, are you asking, and I have a 15 seconds delay on the chat, everybody. Are those the extension, George? Red extension number 1, red extension number 2, red extension number 3. So what happens if you have 3 red extensions and you have here number 2, you have here number 1. Our entry, where was our entry? Our entry was in here, right? Something like this. Yes, where is the best stop loss now? What do you think, my friend? Great question, George. Everybody, what do you think? You have 3 extensions. The down structure on the 15-minute chart has 3 extensions. Right? Where is the best place? Max says best will be number 3. Anybody else? Max says number 3 still. Max says all above of high of the structure. What about you, Annie, Frederick, Miguel? What do you think? Victor, well, if that was the case, he should still respect the biggest time frame and stop. Absolutely. See, George, what others are telling you? It's still the same. It doesn't change a thing, everybody. It doesn't change a thing. We are at the last red extension now. Yes, it doesn't. Yes, we are here. It doesn't change a thing, George. The stop loss should go on structure high from the higher time frame. Still the same. You can have 500 extensions inside the structure. The stop loss, the better place to not be in the way of the market's wave, is still above or below the structure. Okay, George? Still up in here. Okay? George and everybody else, some of you have difficulties to understand why, right? Why is up in here? Okay, now let's open some charts. Let's open some charts. Let's open some charts. EuroCAD daily chart, weekly chart. EuroCAD weekly chart, everybody. EuroCAD weekly chart. Okay, enough about theory. Let's check the live market, George and everybody else. Don't be shy, everybody. You can ask. We are here to learn. We are here to learn. Okay. Now, as an example, we were talking about the downtrend. What about the uptrend, right? So we are in the structural uptrend on the EuroCAD weekly chart. It's just an example, and we don't have the crystal ball, right? But we are here right now. We are here right now. Okay? Now, you are going to have, this is the weekly, I'm going to go on the daily, which is going to be my trading time frame. Okay? So I'm trading EuroCAD on the daily chart. Let me check the time. Okay, quickly. I'm trading EuroCAD on the daily chart, and the short-term trend, I can see that the market was making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and it reversed, making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Do we agree on that? Do we agree on that? And I have another higher high. So I have a confirmed short-term uptrend. Do we agree on that? George, I'm talking especially to you and to the ones that are quiet but with the same question in mind. Bunny Energizer. So this is the short-term trend, right? And the short-term trend changed. So this is the end of the retracement, right? And I'm in here. I think the biggest problem is how much you will lose and how much you will get. Yes. Okay. So I'm telling you, the best place is to put your stop loss below or above the structure of the confirmation time frame, which in this case is going to be the weekly, right? So weekly chart. Weekly chart. I don't know. Okay, weekly chart. So this is structure low from my confirmation time frame, right? Okay, I'm going back to the daily. Why daily? Because I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade from the daily, and it's just an example. Okay, this could be a 15-minute chart, right? Now I have a confirmed trend, 2 highs, 2 lows, blah blah blah, right? Now I'm waiting for the other counter trend line break, right? And okay, I have my counter trend line breaking here, and man, where should I put my stop loss? Should put my stop loss on number 1, which is the short-term trend low, or should I put my stop loss on number 2, which is structure low from the daily, right? Now this is the live example, everybody. Before was theory, this is like example. Stop loss number 1, stop loss number 2, stop loss number 3. Right? Let's see what is going to... Yeah, boss, hello from Tuscany, though I dropped to say hello, Eddington, how are you? Man, I'm so envious right now. You are in Tuscany. I'm so envious right now. I want to be too in Tuscany. Short-term trend, hello. We lose signal. Oh, what wine they are drinking. Eddington, if you didn't eat yet, try pasta carbonara. Pasta carbonara. Okay, it is clear now, otherwise the market could change the lower channel and hit the stop loss. Yes, yes, let's see. The market went up, bam. The market just hit stop loss number 1. The market just hit stop loss number 1. See? Oh, passion, but it didn't hit stop loss number 2. Well, okay, sometimes... Well, what did you say? Look what the market is doing right now. Stop loss number 1 hit. And you know that the best place to put your stop loss is the structure high or low of the bigger time frame. Stop loss number 1 hit. Let's see if we get lucky with stop loss number 2. Let's see. Let's compress the chart. Whoops, look what the market is doing. Man, look what the market is doing. Man, okay. Okay, we are safe, right? Ah, thanks God, the market didn't hit my stop loss number 2. You know, but you entered in here, everybody. Okay, so even though sometimes you are going to enter and put your stop loss in the wrong way, wrong area, and sometimes the market is going to take you out. Sometimes you are going to get lucky, like we are in here, statistically speaking. Okay, but the best stop loss is the structure high or low from the higher time frame. And again, if you don't have the, I don't know where did we the lesson. Let me see, this one, not this one, but okay, still no problem. Everybody, if you are shorting, right, and if you don't have the money, if you don't have enough capital, don't enter the trade. Okay, otherwise you are speculating, you are getting, oh, I just won because I entered without, I don't know, you got lucky. Remember this. Pasta overload, not to mention coffee and gelato. Yes, delicious, right? Delicious coffee. Lavazza, it's a great trademark. I am in this trade for our time frame and I have the lowest stop loss. Okay. Everybody, happy Friday. We're going to be back together on Monday. Please, if you are trading, everybody, rewatch this week's webinars and answer the questions. If you are not able to answer, and we are not talking about right or wrong, if you are not able to answer the questions, don't think about trading. Okay? And of course you can reject what I'm saying, you can accept, no problem about that. Happy Friday. Eddington, send me some pictures please, so I can envy you, and see you back on Monday. So stay strong, you don't need to trade with passion, but go relax, and see you back on Monday. This is FXPassion signing off.